Good morning and welcome back again to my channel. Today I want to talk about one of the most difficult conversations to have as a person and especially as a woman. When you come to the realization that you've seen a pattern repeat one too many times and you've gotten to a point of exhaustion and a point you can bring yourself into accepting things for what they are. And the conversation goes a little bit more like this. I am definitely not the woman you want to make effort for. I am not the woman you want to prioritize in your life. I am not the woman you want to value or make feel valued in your life. And maybe I'm not the woman you want to make an effort for. I'm not that woman you will go for an extra mile for. And that's okay. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. Am I disappointed? Yes. But other than that, I am relieved that I have brought myself to a point where I have stopped trying to make things work, or have stopped trying to force things or to force issues, or have stopped trying to have expectations that won't be met. And I am grateful that I have come to a realization that at this point forward, moving forward, I'm able to move forward knowing that I saw this for what it is, for what it was, for what it will always be. I have come to understand that you won't be able to take care of me as a woman. And what I mean by that is we all have roles we play in each other's lives, as a man and as a woman, and whichever kind of relationship you have, or whatever dynamics of the relationships you have, there's some things that are non-negotiables. A man's job, not a man's job, a man's role in a woman's life is to make sure that the woman is taken care of. And the woman's job in a man's life is to make sure that is in reciprocation. Our job is to nurture. Our job is to make sure we are the support system of the man. And this is what I say, and I know I'll get a little bit hate for this. For any successful woman, there has to be a stable masculine energy behind her. That could be the dad, the brother, the friends, cousins. There has to be a masculine energy that is stable enough to help her steer forward. And as women, before we argue this point out, just take a moment, sit back and just look. What are the stable masculine energies in your life? How have they impacted your life? Until you see it for what it is and appreciate it, you wouldn't know what you are all built up for, or what builds you up or puts you up together. It's imperative that we get to appreciate the contributions of the people we have in our lives. And if that is not there, you wash away, or you downplay, or you dilute the effort or the energy of other people in our lives. So, in the role of a woman and a man in provision and nurturing, if I am not a woman that you want to take care of as a man, it's okay. I have come to make peace with that. It's taken time, yes. It has taken energy and effort from my end. Yes, a part of me still feels like staying in and fight on, but it's been a repeat pattern, and I know for real, it's not going to be any different. So it's at this juncture that I choose to walk away, and I'm okay with how things play out after this. Do you get to be a better person? Do you get to change for another person? That's okay. But for me, those were not the efforts you are willing to make for me. And because I have come to learn to love myself a little bit more, I'm walking away and I'm living without any guilt, but with satisfaction and a little bit of peace in my heart. And as much as my heart breaks, it's at this point that I realize there's some certain things I want and those things I don't want. And that's very okay. Every person, if you get yourself to these conversations, this is where you know you're healing, you know you're growing, you know you're making steps. They might be minimal, they might be very small steps, but this is when you know you're choosing yourself. And however it plays out, it's out of your control, but what you are in control of is knowing that you did try your best. Maybe it was not how it was supposed to come out, but it's gotten to a point this situation no longer serves you, and you're okay letting it go. Na iko tu sawa, haina shida, iko tu sawa. You're not angry, you're not bitter, you're not resentful about the situation. You are a little disappointed, but most of all, you are choosing to choose yourself and walk away and let go. It's the most difficult thing, but if somehow we find a way of having this conversation where you've gotten fatigued or tired of a repeat pattern and not seeing any results, kudos. It's the hardest decisions we ever have to make. And somebody said something. People think walking away is easy, but staying in a situation is hard because you're not being done justice. You're not being served right. You're not being treated right. You're not happy, but you're still choosing to stay. That day you choose to break that barrier. That is the second. Now this is my own. I think that is the second most powerful thing that comes after fighting yourself from staying in. So whatever you're doing this day, whatever it is, whatever situation, whatever relationship that no longer serves you, you need to bring yourself to a discussion where you have a conversation with yourself. In truth, remember, this only works when you're honest with yourself, not because you wanna. There's an agenda behind it. This only works when you're honestly true to yourself. Because when the hidden agenda is not met, you won't be feeling disappointed. So when you're true with yourself, regardless of what the outcome looks like, that is something you can make peace with yourself on. And this is one thing I like to tell myself. At this point, if I'm doing this because I'm choosing me, I am trusting myself enough that however this situation plays out, I'll be just okay. Ndakuwa tu sawa. I hope I've given you something to think about. And bye. Have yourself the rest of a very lovely week and find things to keep you productive. Bye.